Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome to Compton Family Ice Arena on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. This afternoon, USA Hockey's National Team Development Program, the under-18 team in town to take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. I'm Pete Krupsky. Last time I was here was probably 1988 or 89. My, how things have changed. I hope you can hear me over the Notre Dame pep band. U18s come into this game with a record of 4-0. U18s impressive in Pittsburgh. On Friday, the U18s defeated Central Illinois 5-2. And Saturday morning, it was a 5-1 victory for the U18s over the Omaha Lancers. So we will see what happens with this one. A tough task for the U18s. There are 3 Notre Dame commits on the U18 roster. They include Trevor Janicki, Jake Pavanka, and Spencer Stosny. The teams are being introduced here at this beautiful facility, the Compton Family Ice Arena. It looks like every player on both teams are going to be introduced to the crowd. That'll give us a little time to fill you in terms of the line combinations and defensive pairings and the goaltending situation in this game for Seth Appert, Nick Four, and Mason Graddock. Jake Pavanka, the Notre Dame draft, Notre Dame prospect, I mean to say, in between Eric Middendorf and Patrick Giles. It'll be Jack DeBoer in between Oliver Wallstrom and Joel Farabee. Another line combination, Jonathan Gruden with Tyler Weiss and Jake Goldowski. Jay O'Brien in between Gavin Hain and Trevor Janicki. The U18s on defense, Matthias Samuelson with Ty Emerson. Adam Samuelson with Bodie Wild. Keandre Miller with Spencer Stasi and DJ King also playing in goal, on the defense. The U18s are going to go right back to Drew DeRitter in goal. He's played in 2 games. A 2.39 goals against average and an .899 save percentage. Irish last year, 23-12-5. They made it to the Frozen Four. They lost to the eventual NCAA champion Denver. Denver beat them in the Frozen Four 6-1. Notre Dame comes in, ranked 8th in the country. So a tough task for the NTDP U18s. I know for a fact, as a group, they are fired up to be playing in this game. Irish starting lineup being introduced. Maybe they're going to introduce all the players. Reminder as well, they are going to just announce the starters for Notre Dame. In goal, we're going to see Cale Morris. Morris, the sophomore from Larkspur, Colorado. Played in 1 game last year. The referees, Colin Cronforst and Brett DeRosier. Robert Chintani and Michael Verdonk are the linesmen. Right now we'll pause from here at Compton Ice Arena in Notre Dame for the playing of the national anthem. And with the playing of the national anthem, we're about ready to get this game underway again. The USA Hockey's National Team Development Program, the under-18 team in Notre Dame to take on the Fighting Irish. USA skating left to right in their patriotic dark blues. Notre Dame in their distinctive gold helmets. And we're going to see what happens in this one. Our boys are fired up to be here. And they'll be back on the college scene next Friday night, the U18s in Bowling Green to take on the Falcons. We'll have that game right here on the NTDP YouTube channel. Starting lineup huddled around Drew DeRitter. Typical fashion, I have to find out what these guys are saying. So Drew DeRitter in goal for the U18s. On defense, Spencer Stosny with Keandre Miller. Up front, Trevor Janicki, Jake Pavanka, and Eric Middendorf. Cale Morris in goal for Notre Dame. On defense, it'll be Bobby Nardella and Andrew Peak. And up front, the Irish will start. Jake Evans with Cameron Morrison on one side and Colin Tyson on the other. We're underway in the first period. Stosny around on the left side to Keandre Miller. Pavanka neutral territory. Stosny at the center ice stripe. Backhands it into the Notre Dame zone. Andrew Peak around on the left side to the Edmonton draft. Cameron Morrison picked off. Here's Pavanka, got the shot. Save made. Wrap around. And Janicki put it through the blue ice at the left post. And the Irish play it out center ice. Not for long. Janicki back. Deep right wing. For Middendorf. Got the shot. Fought off by Cale Morris. And the U18s. A good start to this game. Good work by Pavanka with Janicki and Middendorf. Seth Appert switches it up. It'll be Wallstrom with DeBoer and Farabee up front now. Emerson and King on the points. No score. Farabee at center, just failed to click for DeBoer on the fly over the Notre Dame line. Irish bring it back in transition. Right wing, Ogilvie. Banking it off the back wall. It caroms into Drew DeRitter. And he'll hold it out and get a face-off. I hope you can hear me. It's pretty loud in this building. No score. 1:14 in. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. DeBoer on the draw against Andrew Ogilvie, had 21 goals last year. DeBoer won it. Farabee out center ice, rattled off the skate of Wallstrom. Wallstrom brings it back over the Notre Dame line, picked off on the play by Jordan Gross. Wedgeworth, a one-time NTDP player, back behind the goal for Cal Burke. Wedgeworth, wraparound right wing side, the save by Drew DeRitter, and the puck out center ice. Gross at his own line and into his own zone in a scoreless game. Working around on the right side. Burke, Ogilvie right winging over the line, plays it around the boards, it skips out center ice. Ahead of the play, Farabee could not accept the pass. Gruden on it in the Notre Dame zone, cleared out by Ripley. Tyler Weiss on it, playing it back to his own blue line to Bodie Wild. Scoreless in this game, 2:05 in. Puck shot into the Notre Dame zone. Weiss, first man there, left corner. Trying to go cycling with Goldowski, who took his man off the puck. Weiss along the left wing half wall. And the puck in behind the Notre Dame goal. Jordan Gross picked off, picking up Wild. Backhand shot at the left hash mark. That was blocked. Left wing Weiss trying to play it back on the left point for Wild, taken away by Matt Steeves. We know him well. USHL alum from Muskegon. Puck around on the right side. Miller, lead pass at its center for Janicki. He'll dump it in behind the Notre Dame goal and give chase. Janicki out with Jay O'Brien and Gavin Hain. And Notre Dame called on an icing, 2:47 into a scoreless first period. U18s have outshot Notre Dame 2-1. And we are scoreless here at Compton Family Ice Arena. USA out, O'Brien with Hain and Janicki up front. Puck laying the dot. Face-off won by Mike O'Leary of Notre Dame. Held in by Stosny at the left point, but the Irish content on a change. Pierce Crawford at center plays it into the USA zone. Picked off. Mike O'Leary takes it left corner, met in the corner by O'Brien. O'Leary to the right corner in the USA zone. Passer shot blocked, bouncing in traffic in the face-off circle. And the referees will whistle it dead on a hand pass. Play whistle dead, 3:12 into the period, no score. This is the first game for Notre Dame in their new year. And the U18s come in at 4-0. O'Brien on the draw to the left of DeRitter. O'Brien against Mike O'Leary in a scoreless game. Good face-off win by O'Brien. Stosny back behind his own goal for DJ King. He'll chase it in the right corner in his own zone. King met there. Scrum for it along the boards. Dello a shot. Deflected by O'Leary, and DeRitter got a slight piece of that. Stosny to the left corner. Around on the boards and Hain. Hammered on the play at center in front of the penalty box area. Did play it out to neutral territory. Hain in front of the penalty box area again, and Janicki took the hit from Luke Ripley, and from center Janicki on a change plays it around the boards in the Notre Dame zone. No score. 3:50 into the first period. Back behind his own goal, Andrew Peak playing it around on the left side. Pass by Evans did not connect, goes the length of the ice, the icing waved off. Tyson behind the goal trying to center it, that did not connect. Picked up by Patrick Giles, intercepted by Evans. Giles got in the way of that, trying to get it out of his own zone up the right wing. Now Giles, still right wing in his own zone, finding Pavanka at center. Tied up by Evans. Colin Tyson, right wing and over the USA line, met in the corner. Knocked off the puck by Matthias Samuelsson with a good check. Back comes Pavanka in transition in a scoreless game. Jake carries it right wing and over the Notre Dame line. Playing it hard around the boards around the left side. Middendorf trying to get there. But Evans played it away from harm's way. Intercepted by Wallstrom. Deep in the Notre Dame zone. Tried to go out in front. And going low, blocking the centering pass at the goal line was Andrew Peak. Lead pass ahead. Peak picked off, intercepted midpoint of the USA line by Bodie Wild. Adam Samuelsson up the left wing to Wallstrom. For DeBoer, right wing over the Notre Dame line. Tapped out by Nardella to neutral territory. Scoreless, 5:10 into the first period. Adam Samuelsson let it go behind the goal. Farabee can't quite get it out. Held on at the right point by Jordan Gross. Planked it off the back wall. And it's deflected in by Wegworth with traffic out in front. And holding onto it in his blue ice, it is Drew DeRitter. He'll hold it and get a face-off. 5:20 into the period, no score. Pretty good flow here to the first 5:20. Shot clock dead even at 2 aside. Speaking of college hockey, a very attractive college hockey package at USA Hockey Arena this year. We start with Miami of Ohio on October the 13th. Later on it'll be Michigan, Michigan State, Adrian, and Ferris State, along with Utica College. Get your college hockey pack by calling the USA Hockey Arena box office at 734-453-6400. Make sure you say hello to Shar Merkel and to Alec Manning. No score. The NTDP U18s and Notre Dame. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. Ogilvie on the draw against DeBoer, laying the dot. Stale lays in the dot. Ogilvie working around to Gross at the point, took the shot, stopped by DeRitter. Gross again, left point, took the shot, off the stick, jamming it towards the goal, fine stop by DeRitter. And he's got that puck beneath him. The shot by Gross was knocked down in traffic. Going to that loose puck, Max Eisenmenger. And the save made It was Cameron Burke going after it. Callahan Burke going after it. No matter, DeRitter made the stop. Drop it to the right of DeRitter. Notre Dame wins the drop. Gross along the left wing. Put it to the slot and a shot by Pierce Crawford was blocked before it could get to DeRitter. Puck out center ice. Weiss, lead pass just failed to click. For Goldowski, Weiss carries it over the line with a mate trapped in the zone. That's an offside. Play whistle dead, 5:51 into the period, no score. U18s come out. Cruden, Goldowski, and Weiss up front. Amberson and King on D. King in front of the Notre Dame bench at center. Played it back behind the Fighting Irish goal. Dennis Gilbert for Notre Dame. Right wing to center for Dawson, for Matt Steves. He'll play it deep into the USA zone. That's Doug Free. And a shot wide of the goal, top the left circle, Luke Ripley. On the pinch, severe angle right side. Torrey Dello with a shot. And the save made for DeRitter. He'll hold it out. Get a face-off. 6:15 into the period, no score. I hope you can hear me over the band. Drop it to the left of DeRitter in a scoreless game. Good face-off win by Jay O'Brien, who has played well this weekend for the U18s in the place of the injured Jake Wise. I like Jay O'Brien, I really do. But then I like all these guys. I like the way they play. We'll drop the puck at the center ice dot. O'Brien out with Janicki. And Gavin Hain up front. Pass ahead. Dawson Cook right wing and over the USA line. Checked along the boards by Ty Emberson. Hain trying to dig it free. Hain does dig it free. Can't quite get out. Head on at the point by Dello. Took the shot, fired it wide. Ripley trying to hold it at the left point, does. Puck still deep in the USA zone. King up for Janicki. Safe play for Trevor. Plays it back to the Notre Dame line. Irish bring it back in transition, a scoreless game. Mike O'Leary, right wing the shot. Dawson Cook blocked, did not get through. Work it around on the left side. Ripley at the left point, a shot. Pinball's out in front, did not get to the goal. Cook, lower rim of the left circle, left goal line. Hit the outside of the USA goal with a shot. Emberson trying to get it out. Ripley on the pinch. Had a stick lifted by Janicki, and the puck back into the Notre Dame zone. King now left wing in his own zone. Right side to Adam Samuelson. Right wing to centered for Giles. Tipping it in to the Notre Dame zone. Pavanka on the forecheck. Ripley gets there first. That's taken away. And a shot. Left wing in tight. Giles and a save made for Cale Morris. Back come the Irish. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Right wing and over the line. And they score! This will be Cam Morrison on the goal. 2-on-1. And the Irish lead 1-0. They broke in 2-on-1. And Morrison snapped it in. Time of the goal, 7:42. Morrison has done damage against the NTDP during his time in Youngstown. And they broke in 2-on-1, a nice feed across, and Morrison made no mistake. So Cameron Morrison, who had 12 goals and 12 assists last year, gives Notre Dame a 1-0 lead. Middendorf to center. Puck around on the boards. Jake Evans will get the assist. Tyson picked off in the USA zone along the boards by Matthias Samuelson. Left wing to center is Adam Samuelson. Rattled off Farabee. Puck deep into the zone. Good forecheck by DeBoer at the end wall. DeBoer took it off his man again. 1-0 Notre Dame. DeBoer behind the Notre Dame goal. Good work. Jammed it towards the goal. That was blocked. Picked up by Wallstrom. pounded it back behind the Notre Dame goal. DeBoer trying to get there, but it is Bobby Nardella playing it out center ice with the help of Cal Burke. Burke over the USA line to the hash marks. Puck picked off. Good play, steady play by Bodie Wild. Played the puck to the right boards. Stays in the zone, and here's Wild back center ice. Pass just failed to click for Wallstrom. Puck goes the length of the ice. U18s called on the icing. Bring it back into U18 territory, a 1-0 Notre Dame lead. The goal, Cameron Morrison, his first of the year from Jake Evans. Time of the goal, 7:42. Drop it to the right of DeRitter after the USA icing. DeBoer and Jenkins on the draw. Won by Jack DeBoer. Farabee, neutral territory. Lead pass ahead, Wallstrom. Chasing it, severe angle, got the shot. And making a sharp save, Cale Morrison. Seen that play a lot where the U18s will flip the puck in the air. Player ahead tries to collect that puck as it hits the ice, and they've been successful on that play several times this year. And that was Farabee with Wallstrom hooking up. Drop it to the left of Cale Morris. The Irish win the draw. They'll bring it out with Matt Steeves. Wide right wing trying to work around King. Got the severe angle shot. Hit the side of the goal. Steeves right corner battling with Spencer Stosny. A 1-0 Notre Dame lead. Weiss trying to get it out of his own zone. And they do get it out up the right side to DJ King at center. He'll dump it off the boards. Bounced diagonally out in front, just failed to click for Goldowski. King moves in, got the shot, fired it just wide. Stosny left wing at the half wall. Plays it intentionally back off the wall, back wall. Weiss to King, midpoint of the line. Stosny, left wing, and the shot by Gruden was blocked out in front. U18 set that one up well, but it was blocked. 1-0 Notre Dame halfway through this first period. DJ King in his own zone settles it down. DJ takes a good look at the left circle. Up the middle it clicks to Jay O'Brien. O'Brien in front of the Notre Dame bench, left wing at center. Plays it deep into the Fighting Irish zone. Hayne on the forecheck, but the Irish bring it out. O'Leary right wing and over the line for Bo Brower, but the Irish called on the offside at the USA line. U17s have a bit of a holiday in terms of not playing. They're back on the ice October the 7th in Chicago against the Steel. U18s back at it next Friday night at Bowling Green. And I will have that game right here on the NTDP YouTube channel next Friday. Promotional timeout here. USA Hockey's National Team Development Program plays at USA Hockey Arena. And the NTDP has several very attractive ticket packages. To get your tickets for an NTDP game, please give us a call at 734-453-6400. Flex packs, college hockey packs, season tickets, we will take care of you. 1-0 Notre Dame, 9:30 left in the period. The Irish have outshot the U18s by a 9-5 count. O'Leary and O'Brien on the draw outside the USA line, won by Jay O'Brien. O'Brien for Janicki at center. He'll dump it back behind the Notre Dame goal. Gross around on the boards, held in briefly, but now O'Leary brings it out. O'Leary right wing at center, plays it back behind the USA goal. Emerson at the end wall with Dawson Cook. Puck centered out in front, cleaned up nicely by Matthias Samuelson. Knocked off the puck is Samuelson. Taking it, Bo Brower. Back behind the goal, wrap around left wing side. Good stop by DeRitter. Stop the rebound by Mike O'Leary. And DeRitter, like yesterday, playing well in this one. Emerson back behind his own goal. Irish, a bigger, stronger team in there as this game has gone on. They've established the forecheck in the USA zone. Brower a shot, right circle, blocked. Moving in, Gross, top the left circle. Went for a pass diagonally right wing, did not connect. Picked up by Ty Emerson. Plays ahead center, Janicki could not get to the pass. It goes the length of the ice. USA called on the icing. 8:23 left in the period. 1-0 Notre Dame. Evans with Morrison and Tyson up front for the Irish. USA comes out. O'Brien won the draw. Emerson tipping it ahead. O'Brien with Janicki and Gavin Hain for the U18s. Nardella plays it on the right side for Andrew Peak. And back to Nardella. Gaining speed at center and over the USA line. Nardella checked by Wild. Nardella on the pinch in the left corner. Put it back behind the goal. Pavanka there. Wild around on the other side. On the pinch. Severe angle shot by Andrew Peak. Hit the side of the goal. USA back. Giles over the line. Took the shot. Blocked off the stick. Bobby Nardella and into the netting and out of play. Play whistle dead. 7:46 remaining in the period. 1-0 Notre Dame. The goal back at 7:42. Cam Morrison from Jake Evans. Drop it to the left of Cale Morris. Pavanka, Middendorf, and Giles up front. Pavanka won the draw. Right point Wild. Plays it in along the right boards for Patrick Giles, taken away. Wegworth draws it back deep into his own zone. Peak around on the right side, held in. A good play by Morrison. Left corner Giles, back to Morrison, got the shot. Blocked out in front by Nardella. Now another shot by Giles, wide of the goal. Scrum forward up on the mesh. USA trying to dig it free with Middendorf and Pavanka against their checks. Notre Dame comes out of the scrum. Andrew Ogilvie, right wing over the line, will play it in behind the USA goal. Wild there finding Farabee, right wing at the USA line. Pass did not connect for Pavanka. Bringing it back, Jordan Gross for Notre Dame. Lifted into the USA zone. Now Farabee in front of a lot of traffic in front of the Notre Dame bench, knocked down. Crawford back left wing, got the shot. Wired over top of the goal. Right side, Jenkins picked off on the play, and here comes Wallstrom back. Right wing over the Notre Dame line, one man out in front. A redirect intended for DeBoer, and he got a stick on it and deflected it wide. After a nice move by Wallstrom around his check. He undressed Dennis Gilbert there pretty well. Picked up in the USA zone, Stosny settles it down. 1-0 Notre Dame. 6:15 left in the first period. Finding it, Keandre Miller. Right side to DeBoer. Rattle it off the stick of Keandre Miller. Now Miller at center and over the line. Wallstrom took the shot, and it went off the stick of Jordan Gross. Wallstrom to the end wall with DeBoer. Jack DeBoer sealed off on the play, going left corner for Wallstrom. He's knocked off the puck by Jordan Gross. Irish bring it back in transition. Look out. Right wing and over the line, Bo Brower. The late man O'Leary, lower rim of the left circle. Passer shot, blocked by Stosny. Stosny back behind his own goal, finding Keandre Miller. Miller taking a long look to center Farabee. Spun away from the check of Torrey Dello. 5:30 left in the period, 1-0 Notre Dame. Ripley put it out front of the USA bench. That's collected by Weiss. Weiss onside and over the line looking for a play. Weiss tripped on the play. Nothing called. And now it's out of play and into the Notre Dame bench area. Play whistle dead with 5:15 left in the period. 1-0 Notre Dame. Again, if you just joined us, the goal came on a 2-on-1. Cameron Morrison from Jake Evans at 7:42. USA out. Gruden now. Goldowski and Tyler Weiss up front. Weiss, a bouncing puck, midpoint of the Notre Dame line, taken away, and Colin Tyson brings it back. Deep right wing in the USA zone. Tyson met in the corner by DJ King. And the U18s play it back into Notre Dame territory. Now Evans at center, draws it back into his own zone. Luke Ripley, lead pass ahead, Cameron Morrison. Left corner, put it out in front. It went off of Emerson and into DeRitter. And DeRitter will hold it in his blue ice and get a face-off. Play whistle dead with 4:43 left in the period. 1-0, Notre Dame. Promotional timeout here. And again, we'll let you know the U18s with the home opener will be Friday, October the 13th against Miami of Ohio. Get your tickets for that game and all USA Hockey games at USA Hockey Arena by calling 734-453-6400. One nothing Notre Dame. Like I said, I was here roughly 1988-89 with the University of Michigan in Dearborn. Played in a different building then. I believe they call it the Joyce Center, which I found out today is now the fencing arena for the University of Notre Dame. Drop it to the right of Drew DeRitter. Good face-off win by Jay O'Brien. Adam Samuelson around the left boards. Left it there. O'Brien picks it up, plays it off the glass. Hain cannot quite get it out. 1-0 Notre Dame. Samuelson right wing half wall in his own zone, being checked by Tyson. Puck taken away by Janicki. On the rush at center, Trevor Janicki picked off at the Notre Dame line by Luke Ripley. Jake Evans winds it up for the Irish. Evans, right wing at center, plays it wide of DeRitter. Matthias Samuelson plays the Karam off the back wall. He'll skate to neutral territory. Pass ahead, Janicki was picked off midpoint of the Notre Dame line by Luke Ripley. Hain draws it back into his own zone. Matthias Samuelson missed Janicki with the pass. It'll go the length of the ice. USA called on the icing. 3:54 left in the period. It is 1-0 Notre Dame. U18s out, Pavanka, Hain, and Janicki up front. Drop it to the right of DeRitter after the USA icing call. Irish win the draw. Nardella left point a shot. Blocked by Pavanka, went wide of Drew DeRitter. Pavanka left wing in his own zone. Up for Samuelson in neutral territory. Chops it ahead up the right side. Nardella knocks it down for the Irish in front of the USA bench. Scrum for it there. Matthias Samuelson out of the scrum. Keandre Miller left wing at center. Up for Pavanka and over the line. Offside are the U18s. 3:29 left in the period. It is 1-0 in favor of Notre Dame. Drop it outside the Notre Dame line. Pavanka wins the draw for the U18s. Right wing at center, Wild plays it around the boards in the Notre Dame zone. The Irish brings it back with Burke. Puck loose at center, knocked away by Pavanka. Now Burke winds it up left wing and over the USA line. Against Wild in the corner. Puck taken away by Keandre Miller. Up the middle it clicks. On the rush, Jake Pavanka. For Giles and over the line. Middendorf in tight, out for Pavanka, bouncing puck, and he couldn't direct the puck on goal. It just missed. Giles, right point Wild, and redirecting it just wide was Eric Middendorf. Good pinch by Keandre Miller. Behind the Notre Dame goal for Middendorf. Eric Middendorf, right point for Bodie Wild. He'll walk the line, take the shot, hit a lot of traffic out in front, and we're going to get a penalty on the play, and I believe this is going to be Notre Dame on a high stick. This will come at 17:24. It's going to be the Irish, Bobby Nardella going off. So USA on their first power play of the game. They come in at 11% on the power play this year. Nardella off at 17:24. DeBoer Farabee And Wallstrom up front. Adam Samuelson and Emerson work on the points. O'Leary and DeBoer on the draw. 1-0 Notre Dame lead. Jack DeBoer wins the draw cleanly. Samuelson, left point Emerson, and back to Samuelson. He'll take a look. Wallstrom a shot, ripped it wide. Emerson plays to Karam. Has it top to left circle. Emerson, long look, midpoint of the line, Adam Samuelson. Right side Wallstrom and back to Adam Samuelson. USA real deliberate here. Wallstrom moving in, got the shot. Off the stick of DeBoer on a redirect that went wide. Held in by Adam Samuelson, left point. Emerson lifted the stick of his man, and now it does skip out center ice. Wallstrom back to retrieve. Farabee over the line in a hurry. Coming in, Adam Samuelson went off his stick. Puck loose at center, back to retrieve in front of the Notre Dame bench is Emerson. Now at his own line, Gross on the penalty kill for Notre Dame. Plays it into the USA zone. Emerson brings it back, a 1-0 Irish lead. 100 seconds left in the period. Going to get a penalty on the play. It's going to be to the Irish, I think. As USA was trying to advance the puck. And it's going to be some kind of a hook. It is a hook to the Irish. Going to be to Pierce Crawford. So USA with a two-man advantage. Crawford off at 18:26. Seth Afford will put out, let's see, Adam Samuelson and Wild on the points. Pavanka with Farabee and Wallstrom up front. 5-on-3 power play for the U18s. They trail 1-0. Late in the first period, 1:34 left in the frame. Pavanka on the draw to the right of Cale Morris. Puck lay in the dot. Irish dig it free. They'll play at the length of the ice with Jordan Gross. DeRitter puts it on a tee for Bodie Wild. He'll start up the USA 5-on-3 power play. Wild over the Irish line. Takes it wide right wing. Back behind the goal. Hit the side of the goal as center attempt. And Gross will pick it up for Notre Dame and play at the length of the ice. DeRitter leaves it for Joel Farabee, wearing the C this weekend. Farabee winds it up, a minute left in the period. Right wing over the Notre Dame line, Pavanka goes to the high slot. Jake Pavanka, left wing Wallstrom. Back to Pavanka, took the shot, ripped it high and wide. Wild in deep, top the right circle, Adam Samuelson. Left side, and they score! Oliver Wallstrom ripped it in from the left circle. And a power play goal for the U18s. They tied at 1. Wallstrom, a one-timer from the left circle. And we're tied at 1. Well set up by the U18s. And Wallstrom ripped it in. I believe it'll be Pavanka and Samuelson on the goal. And for Oliver Wallstrom, his team leading 6th of the year. We're tied at 1. Middendorf in his own zone. USA on a 5-on-4 power play now. In the final minute of play of the first period. Matthias Samuelson. Giles over the Notre Dame line. Dropping it for Gruden. Left point for King. Left wing in tight for Middendorf. Midpoint of the line, Matthias Samuelson. Right side, Gruden. He'll wait. Matthias Samuelson. High slot the shot. Blocked off the stick of Andrew Peak. Retrieved. Good play, Giles. Takes a look with 10 seconds left in the period. We're tied at 1. Middendorf around on the right side for Gruden. Gruden, midpoint of the line, Matthias Samuelson. Moving in, King got the shot. Blocked. And there goes the buzzer. We're tied at 1 after 1 period of play. Shots on goal, at least for now. Favor of the Irish, 12-9. And we are tied at 1. The Notre Dame goal. Cameron Morrison on a 2-on-1 at 7:42. The assist to Jake Evans. And USA on a 5-on-3 power play, Oliver Wallstrom. From the left circle, getting the assist, Adam Samuelson right now, but I think they'll add an assist to Pavanka as well. We're tied at 1. And they give the assist to Bodie Wild. So that Tying goal for the U18s, Oliver Wallstrom from Adam Samuelson and Bodie Wild. The time of the goal, 19:18. We're tied at 1 after 1 period of play. The shots favored Notre Dame, 12-9. So an interesting first period. Notre Dame, a bigger, older, stronger team, definitely tries to go to the forecheck on the U18s. But Wallstrom tied it on a 5-on-3 power play. Again, time of the goal, 19:18. So we're tied at 1 after 1. We're going to hold it right here. I'm not going to fill the intermission. Just doing this YouTube channel, my resources are rather limited here. So we're going to take a break, come back in a few moments' time. Interesting game going on here. The U.S. National Under-18 team won. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish won. I'm Pete Krupsky reporting. You're listening to the National Team Development Program on the National Team Development Program YouTube channel. And I'll be back with more in a few moments' time. Welcome back to Compton Family Ice Arena, the hockey home of the University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We played one period here on this late Sunday afternoon, and the NTDP U18s and Notre Dame are tied at 1 after one period of play. The shots on goal officially favored Notre Dame at 12-8. Notre Dame got on the board first, converting on a 2-on-1 break. Cameron Morrison, a Youngstown Phantoms alum, snapped it in on a 2-on-1, drawing the lone assist. Jake Evans. Time of the goal, 7:42. Notre Dame led 1-0. USA late in the period worked on a 5-on-3 power play. And it was Oliver Wallstrom snapping a shot low from the left circle past Notre Dame goaltender Cale Morris to tie the game. Wallstrom, with his team leading 6 of the year, tied it at 1, drawing the assist Adam Samuelson. Bodie Wild, time of the equalizer to this point in the game, 19:18. So we're tied at 1 just before the start of the second period. Again, we mentioned the U17s. They are off this weekend. In fact, they get a nice long break from playing hockey. They'll be back in action on the 7th of October. U17s play in Chicago against the Steel. Next action for the U18s next Friday. Next Friday, the U18s play at Bowling Green at Slater Family Ice Arena. We'll have the game right here on the NTDP YouTube channel. 7:37 is the puck drop time. We'll probably start it around 7:30. Then the U18s play in the home opener on Friday, October the 13th, again against Miami of Ohio. Get your tickets by calling 734-453-8400. Saturday the 14th, the U18s go back to Muskegon, take on the Lumberjacks. Looks like Cale Morris is going to remain in goal for Notre Dame. And Drew DeRitter in goal off to my right. The U18s in their dark blues, they'll skate right to left here in the second period. Drew DeRitter in goal. Spencer Stasny and Condre Miller on defense. Jack DeBoer with Trevor Janicki and Gavin and Tyler Weiss up front. USA on a abbreviated power play to start the second period, and the puck cleared out of play and into the crowd. Play whistle dead. Just 10 seconds in. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Notre Dame's Pierce Crawford. 1-1 as we begin play in the second period. Notre Dame wins the draw. Outside their own line with Ogilvy, and they'll play it deep into the USA zone. Weiss back to get it back behind his own goal. Starts it out of his own zone for the USA. Weiss over the Irish line. Takes it to the left corner. Tyler Weiss looks for a play as we get back to full strength on all sides. Weiss behind the goal. That was DeBoer, left wing to the goal line. Took a shot, put it through the blue ice. Janicki behind the goal for DeBoer. DeBoer twisting and turning in the right wing half wall. Stasny, good play to keep it alive at the right point. Took the hit from Jake Evans. Now the Irish playing it ahead. Good intercept by Stasny at center. Stasny, midpoint of the Notre Dame line, rattle it off. A Notre Dame player. And the play whistle dead. 1:04 into the period. 1-1. U18s come out. Pavaka, Middendorf, and Giles up front. King and Emerson on the points. Drop it to the right of Drew DeRitter. Jenkins and Pavanka on the draw in a 1-1 game. Jenkins won the draw. Crawford checked along the left boards, and here's Middendorf. Right winging over the Notre Dame line. Try to pass out in front for Giles. That did not connect. Giles left wing to the half wall. Pavanka knocked down on the play by Nardella. They reverse it around on the left side. Andrew Peak taking a look for Notre Dame. Peak, the one-time Green Bay Gambler. To center, rings it around the boards of the USA zone. DeRitter put it to the right corner, and Emerson finds a seam. He'll dump it down into the Notre Dame zone. Race for the puck. And it's played away by Cale Morris from the forecheck of Eric Middendorf. On the pinch, Pavanka keeping alive in the Notre Dame zone. Giles involved with his check. Jenkins and the puck out center ice. Matthias Samuelson and Crawford, a great battle deep in the USA zone. Pavanka played away from harm's way. Matthias Samuelson cranked Pierce Crawford pretty good. He's going to the bench slowly. Loose puck, high slot. Ripley a shot off the shoulder of Drew DeRitter. Ripley to the left point. Put it back behind the USA goal. Puck centered out in front by Jenkins. Played away off the stick of DeRitter. And the puck out center ice in a 1-1 game here in the second period. DeRitter left wing to the goal line, leaves it for Ty Emerson. Being forechecked by a couple of Irish. Puck pried free by Wegworth. Wegworth at the goal line, put it out in front, blocked. Wallstrom brings it out. Lead pass for Pavanka. Did not connect, but following up Matthias Samuelson. Playing it back to the Irish line. Now the Irish play it back into the USA zone. Emerson beat the forecheck. Around on the right side, Wallstrom. Oliver takes a look in a 1-1 game. Left wing to center, Emerson. Pass was blocked by Dello. Midpoint of the line, Matthias Samuelson and Wallstrom with Farabee over the line. Oliver Wallstrom to the hash marks. Backhand shot. Deflected out in front by Farabee. And tracking that puck through the traffic, Cale Morris. He'll hold it and get a face-off. 3:06 into the period. We're tied at 1. USA comes out. Gruden, Weiss, and Goldowski up front. Adam Samuelson and Wild on the point. Notre Dame wins the draw with O'Leary. Played back behind the goal for Dennis Gilbert. Gilbert for the Irish. Finds his defense partner, Jordan Gross. He'll play it out from the penalty box area. Weiss brings it back, right wing. Weiss waits to the late man. Gruden took the shot, right on goal. And the save made by Cale Morris. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Turnover by the Irish at their own line, and Weiss picked it up. Found Gruden in the right circle. Drop it to the left of Cale Morris in a 1-1 game. 3:25 into a scoreless second period. Face-off won by the Irish. O'Leary, left side to Gilbert. And out neutral territory in front of the Notre Dame bench. Retrieved by Tyler Weiss. Weiss over the Notre Dame line. Puck was picked off. And the Irish will roll it back into the USA zone. Adam Samuelson back to chase it. Being forechecked by Bo Brower. Following up, good play, Goldowski. Weiss with his typical speed. Deep right wing into the Irish zone. Lost the handle on it. It was sticked away by Cale Morris, the goaltender. High slot, Bodie Wild. Right wing, and the shot. Firing it wide was Stosny. Here's Wild again. Took the shot. Score! Bodie Wild! And the U18s lead 2-1. Low shot through traffic, and Cale Morris reacted late. I don't think he had a good look at it. Bodie Wild, I believe, is going to get the goal. And he's had a huge weekend for the U18s. Wild gives the U18s a lead at 2-1. Let's see if Gruden got a piece of that out in front. No, I think it went all the way. Time of the goal, 4:07. And USA leads for the first time in this one, 2-1. Believe the goal will be Bodie Wild. We'll wait for the call. Oh, they give it to Gruden. So Gruden got a piece of it. 2-1 USA. Evans, right wing in the USA zone. Pass for Tyson, did not connect. Tyson stays with it. Morrison, right side for Jake Evans. High slot, Dello, scores! And we're tied at 2, just like that. Dello wired a shot from the top of the right circle. Beat Drew DeRitter. Time of the goal, 4:35. So the USA lead 28 seconds. We're tied at 2. Two-two game now. Tyson, right wing over the USA line. Met by Stasny at the end wall. Stasny trying to get it out. Held in and a shot on the left side by Steves, and DeRitter made the stop. Puck high in the air out center ice. Hain ran into his man. Left wing the shot by O'Brien, blocked. Held in by Miller. Along the left point, playing it in deep. Jenkins behind his own goal to Dello. Left side for Tyson. He'll play it back left circle for Luke Ripley. Ripley plays it off the boards, bounces it back into the USA zone. Here's Emerson. Two center and over the Notre Dame line. Picked up by Eric Middendorf along the left boards. That's cleared out by Notre Dame and back out to center ice. Giles just on at the center ice stripe. Ripped it back behind the Notre Dame goal. So we're tied at 2 here at Compton Family Ice Arena on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. Morrison picked off by King in the USA zone. Trying to find Emerson back behind the USA goal, and Ty has it. King helping out left circle. Up for Jake Pavanka. Pavanka takes a look. Pavanka with Middendorf. And Giles up front. Pavanka, decent speed and over the line left wing. Knocked off the puck at the hash marks by Andrew Peak. Giles holding it at the left point. Bounce it in the air, left wing to the half wall. Pavanka put it in the corner. Dawson Cook back for Notre Dame. Up for Morrison, he'll reverse to center. On the rush and over the line, Jake Evans. 1-on-1 against Matthias Samuelson. They collide at the end wall. Puck pried free by the U18s and Pavanka. To center for Eric Middendorf. Middendorf over the line for Giles, but it's offside by the U18s. Middendorf and Giles there. The play whistle dead. 6:28 into the second period. We're tied at 2 now. That second USA goal credited to Jonathan Gruden, his 5th of the year from Bodie Wild. And the equalizer to Torrey Dello. So we're tied at 2. The second USA goal. Gruden from Wild and Stasny. Time of the goal, 4:07. Dello tied it at 4:35. Drawing the assist, Cam Morrison and Jake Evans. So we're tied at 2. 6:28 into the second period. It's our time of the broadcast. We say hello and thank you to the extended USA Hockey family. We thank you so much for your support, your tweet, kind words, hugs, and whatever. Great support. 2-2. I think so far through this portion of the game, USA is giving Notre Dame all they want to handle right now. Left wing and over the line, Adam Morrison got in the way of Joe Wegworth. Wegworth on a bit of a cycle with his man. That's Andrew Ogilvy. Puck taken away by the U18s in a 2-2 game. Wallstrom for Farabee. Here's DeBoer, right wing and over the line. Got the shot. Right on goal, and the save made for Cale Morris. As that started in neutral territory, and DeBoer carrying it right wing and over the line had Farabee with him. And Jack decided to take the shot. And Cale Morris made the stop. Drop it to the left of Cale Morris. DeBoer with Farabee and Wallstrom up front. Adam Samuelson and Matthias Samuelson on the points. A 2-2 game. 5 seconds shy of the 7-minute mark of the second period. DeBoer on the draw. Drew it to the high slot. Samuelson took the shot. Hit traffic, and that was Jordan Gross blocking it. Wallstrom to the end wall. Deep in the Notre Dame zone. DeBoer left corner. Left point, Adam Samuelson. Put it back in the left corner for Oliver Wallstrom. Wallstrom takes a look, checked on the play. Adam Samuelson follows up. Back in the left corner to Bohr. For Farabee, got a quick one-timer blocked at the defense. Here's Wallstrom. For Adam Samuelson, broke his stick. Matthias Samuelson, right corner. Right point, it skipped away from Wallstrom and out center ice. Oliver Wallstrom at center. Plays it into Cale Morris, who makes the stop. Dennis Gilbert for Notre Dame in a 2-2 game now. Gilbert with the head up the center on a change will flip it deep into the USA zone. Wild with Miller now on the USA defense. Gruden out there with Weiss and Goldowski up front. Keandre Miller to center. At the Notre Dame line, Gruden. Deep left wing, Goldowski. Run into Dello. Dello in the corner. Miller on a pinch, took it off Dawson Cook. Cook following up. Checked by Miller, good play. Goldowski trying to go out in front for Gruden. That was tapped away by Bello. Now Weiss, right wing to the goal line. Checked on the play by Luke Ripley. Goldowski leaving it Gruden, right circle. Left point Miller. Midpoint of the line, Bodie Wild. For Miller along the left boards. Weiss to the end wall. Puck taken away by Eisenmenger. Right point Wild. Weiss, right wing to the half wall. Feathered it across to the hash marks. Taken away by Bo Brower. Played back from neutral territory by Wild with mates trapped, and that's a USA offside. Shots favor Notre Dame, 16-12 to this point in the game. That's a 4-4 stalemate here in the period. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. 2-2. Evans on the draw against Gavin Hain. Hain won the draw cleanly. Good play. King can't quite get it out. Nardella, left wing and a shot by Gross. Did not quite get through. We have a penalty on the play. It's to Tyler Weiss for slashing. So Notre Dame on their first power play. Gross over the USA line. Put it deep in the USA zone. Stosny looks for an outlet. Pinballs it right side to DJ King. Now over the line, Janicki with Hain. Janicki a shot, short-handed, fired it wide. So the penalty to Tyler Weiss, and Notre Dame on a power play halfway through regulation time, tied at 2. Ogilvy over the line on the right side. Leaving it for Evans. Rattled off the skate of Pavanka. Held in by Nardella, right point. Ogilvy, right point Nardella, intercepted by Pavanka. And he'll bank it off the right wall at center and pinball it deep into the Notre Dame zone. Pavanka and Middendorf up front for the U18s on the penalty kill. Matthias Samuelson and Emerson on D. 2-2. Good takeaway by Middendorf in front of his own bench. He'll draw it back into Irish territory. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Weiss. 9:50 left in the second period. Notre Dame 2, the NTDP U18s 2. On the rush, Andrew Peak to center for Notre Dame. Over the USA line, playing it hard around the boards, around on the left side. Gilbert holding it. Good check by Emerson. In the face-off circle on Burke. USA back in transition. Wallstrom right winging over the line, short-handed, severe angle shot. And on the rebound, Matthias Samuelson got the shot, and the save made by Morris. Back comes Jenkins over the line, into the slot area. And a redirect by Wegworth. I don't think it quite got to the goal. We're going to get another USA penalty. Delayed call coming. Gilbert, top of the right circle. Weiss gets back. Pika shot through traffic, save made by DeRitter. Now it's touched up. And the U18s are going to go back to the penalty box. This is going to be a tripping call. This will come at 10:53. Matthias Samuelson with the trip. We're going to get a goaltending change for the Irish. Dylan St. Cyr will make his Irish debut. We know him well, of course. He played for the NTDP for 2 years. One of my favorites, for sure. So Dylan St. Cyr in goal for the NTDP U18s. So a timeout on the ice surface. We're tied at 2 with 9:07 left in the period. So Dylan St. Cyr comes in. He'll be facing his old team. A lot of people knock Dylan St. Cyr for his size, but all I know is for 2 years I saw the NTDP win with him. And he was outstanding last year for the NTDP U18s. See if Seth Appert chooses to change goalies here. Drew DeRitter has stopped 14 of 16. So we're tied at 2 with 9:07 left in the period. Cameron Morrison and Oliver Wallstrom traded goals in the first period, 1-1 after 1. Jonathan Gruden scored for the U18s at 4:07 of the second period. The reply 28 seconds later for Notre Dame's Torrey Dello. Drew DeRitter is going to stay in goal for the USA. So Notre Dame on a power play in a 2-2 game. Off the face-off in the USA zone. Pavanka won the draw. Wild in the right corner behind the goal. Adam Samuelson knocked down on the play. Nardella walks the line to the high slot. Right side Ogilvy on the Notre Dame power play. Working around on the left side. Now Ogilvy, right wing the shot. Getting a piece of it. Drew DeRitter. Ogilvy, right wing. High slot Nardella shot. Blocked by Adam Samuelson. Did not get to DeRitter. Now they work it around on the left side. Gross took the pass from Ogilvy. Left corner Evans. Left wing to the half wall. Gross taken away but held at the left point. Nardella put it back behind the goal to Cameron Morrison. He'll play it back on the right point. Ogilvy. Midpoint of the line. Nardella. Notre Dame with Gross moving in left circle. Misfired on it. Jammed it towards the blue ice. DeRitter made the stop. And USA will play it through center and back into the Notre Dame zone. 55 seconds left in the penalty to Matthias Samuelson. A 2-2 game. Just under 8 minutes left in the second period. Nardella in his own zone for Notre Dame. Jordan Gross to center ice. Left wing and over the line, Wegworth. Picked off by Keandre Miller. To the end wall, Cal Burke. Left point for Gilbert. Working around left corner for Cal Burke. Burke taking a look, midpoint of the line now, right point Peak. Left point Gilbert, tees up the shot. That stung Trevor Janicki. And he's got it lost in his paraphernalia. And the Notre Dame commit. Trevor Janicki, a good defensive play there. .24 seconds left in the penalty to Matthias Samuelson. We're tied at 2 with 7:30 left in the second period. Wallstrom takes the draw against Jenkins to the right of DeRitter. Wallstrom won the draw. Keandre Miller around on the right side to Wallstrom. Held in by the Irish. Burke, right side to Gilbert. Gilbert at the right point. Plays it in deep to the corner. Wegworth behind the goal for Jack Jenkins. Jam it to the goal line. And DeRitter will hold it in the blue ice and get a face-off. Play whistle dead with 7:12 left in the period. And 5 seconds left in the penalty to Matthias Samuelson. We're tied at 2. The game has been scoreless. Tied or no more than a 1-goal differential the whole way. Off the face-off in the USA zone, they scrum for it. And the Irish have it. Dawson Cook on a bit of a cycle. And they move it out in front. Did not connect for O'Leary as Matthias Samuelson back on. He has it in his own zone, right side. Left side for Stosny. Right wing and over the line, Farabee. Knocked off the puck at the Notre Dame line by Mike O'Leary. Puck to center in O'Leary with the head up and over the USA line to the right corner. Met in the corner by Emerson. Pried free by Farabee. And out center ice, Jack DeBoer for Wallstrom over the line. Oliver Wallstrom, power move, left wing, stamped it on goal. And the save made by Cale Morris as Oliver Wallstrom making something happen out of nothing there. Power move from the left wing in on goal. And a good stop by Cal Morris. That was more dangerous than maybe it looked. Oliver making something happen there. Drop it to the right of Cal Morris. 2-2. DeBoer, that's O'Brien chasing it left boards. In for Patrick Giles along the left wall. Now we're going to get a penalty. O'Brien was dumped on the play. It's going to be a tripping call. USA will work on a power play at 13:41. Good work by Jay O'Brien there. Drew the penalty to Colin Tyson. So USA on a power play in a 2-2 game. Tyson off at 13:41. Seth Appert will send out Middendorf. Gruden and Giles up front. King and Wild work on the points. Drop it to the right of Dylan St. Cyr. Face off won by Evans. Left corner Dawson Cook. Starts it up on the penalty kill for Notre Dame. Draws it back into his own zone for Matthew Hellickson. Of course, Matt played for the NTDP a couple of years ago. Held in at the right point, Wild. He'll move in. Drop it right side to Gruden. Back to Wild. A lot of traffic out in front of St. Cyr. Wild a shot. Ripped it wide. King on it. Left corner. Put it back in the corner. Irish cannot get it out. Wild, good job to hold it left point. Bodie takes it in deep in a 2-2 game. Bodie Wild put it out in front. And Giles was there, but anticipating well. Dylan St. Cyr. And the Notre Dame goaltender will hold it out and get a face-off. 1:22 left in the penalty. To Colin Tyson of Notre Dame. USA will switch up the power play. Pavanka, Hain, and O'Brien up front. Wallstrom on one point. Matthias Samuelson on the other. O'Brien won the draw. Wallstrom, right side. And they'll work it to Matthias Samuelson, midpoint of the line. Matthias Samuelson picked off. Look out. Here's Ogilvy back. And taken away by Wallstrom. He played it along the boards in the USA zone. Now it's picked off by Ogilvy in the USA zone. Put it back to his own blue line. Gilbert right circle. Put it into the USA zone. Wallstrom knocked that down. He'll settle down the USA power play. 2-2 with 5 minutes left in the period. Matthias Samuelson to neutral territory. Right winging over the Notre Dame line. Plays it hard around the boards. Gavin Hain. Left point to Pavanka. Rattle off of Matthias Samuelson. Wegworth banks it off the left board. Bounces it in to the USA zone. Race for the puck. And getting there first was Brower. And Jenkins a shot. And the save made by DeRitter. USA brings it back with Hain. Left winging over the line, Gavin Hain. Too many bodies there. He's knocked off the puck by Wegworth. Wegworth in his own zone. Playing it out center ice. Miller back at his own zone with time winding down in the USA power play. Weiss winds it up. Tyler Weiss. Right winging over the line, onside Miller. Condre Miller, severe angle, right wing in the Notre Dame zone. Did not connect, right circle for Janicki as we get back to full strength in a 2-2 game now. Notre Dame side of center, DeBoer playing it into the zone. DeBoer following up left circle, was picked off on the play by Dawson Cook. Nardella, right corner, left side for Andrew Peak. Left wing to center, Dawson Cook. Over the USA line, Cook takes the shot. Blocked by Keandre Miller and out of play. The play whistle dead with 3:50 left in the period. We're tied at 2. The Notre Dame goals, Cameron Morrison and Troy Dello sandwiched around a snipe for Oliver Wallstrom. And an early a lead at one point for USA after a tip by Jonathan Gruden. So we're tied at 2 with 3:50 left in the period. Notre Dame has outshot the U18s 22-17. Timeout on the ice surface. And when we get going again, we'll face it off to the right of Drew DeRitter. Good one going on here at Compton Family Ice Arena. Again, the game has been scoreless, tied, or no more than a 1-goal differential the whole way. Face it off to the right of Drew DeRitter. Gruden on the draw, lost it. Off the face-off. Shot top to left circle by Ogilvy. Went just wide after Evans won the draw. Now Ogilvy in the right corner, met by Emerson. Farabee up the left side, just failed to click for Gruden. Going out, Dylan St. Cyr to the left circle. We know he's active with the puck. Dylan St. Cyr, an NTDP record, 7 career assists for the NTDP as a goaltender. And as we know, that is a record. He loves to handle the puck, usually does it very well. Notre Dame with the puck in the USA zone. Puck to the side of the goal. Cleared out in front by Morrison. Played away neatly by Drew DeRitter. Now the puck out of play and into the bench area. The play whistle dead with 3:03 left in the period. 2-2. Two Samuelsons out there now on the USA defense. Goldowski, Pavanka, and Middendorf up front. Adam Samuelson out of his own zone. Middendorf, neutral territory, backhands it back behind the Notre Dame goal. Pavanka picked it off right circle. A one-timer by Goldowski, and he kind of fanned on it, it went wide. Notre Dame bringing it back, Wegworth over the USA line, lost it right wing. Samuelson, that's Adam to Matthias Samuelson. Over the line, onside, Goldowski. Dropping it, Middendorf, got the shot. Bit of a knuckleball. And the save made for Dylan St. Cyr. He'll hold it out and get a face-off. Play whistle dead with 2:35 left in the period. We are tied at 2. O'Brien out with Wallstrom. And Farabee up front. The two Samuelsons on the USA defense. Notre Dame wins the draw with Eisenmenger. Puck stays in the Notre Dame zone. St. Cyr puts it on a tee for Dennis Gilbert. Right side for defense partner Jordan Gross. And back to Gilbert to center ice. Over the line, Holmberg. And the puck bouncing in the air and out of play. 2:15 left in the period. We're tied at 2. Notre Dame has outshot the U18s 22-18 to this point in the game. Shots dead even at 10 aside in the second period. Drop it to the right of Drew DeRitter. Face-off won by Eisenmenger. Gilbert left boards in the USA zone, put it to the corner. Wild there, hit by Colin Tyson. Eisenmenger. Right corner, tried to go to the left point for Gilbert, taken away by Oliver Wallstrom. Now Gilbert picked off Tyson, coming in, got the shot. Fine stop by DeRitter. Loose at the side of the goal. Played away by Bodie Wild. And DeRitter coming up big there. Here's Tyson to the high slot, took the shot, fired it wide. Gross up on the pinch left corner. Do some cycling with Holmberg. Back to Gross. Gross high slot, right side Tyson. Tried a shot, severe angle right side, blocked by Keandre Miller. Right side Bodie Wild, picked off on the play by Holmberg, but following up Farabee. And the USA captain playing it out center ice. Here comes O'Brien by himself, a severe angle shot from the right goal line, ripped it over top of the goal. USA in the middle of changes here in a 2-2 game with 1:10 left in the period. Farabee left corner, tried to go out in front for DeBoer, but that was taken away by Jordan Gross. Matthias Samuelson in his own zone. Up the middle for Janicki. Minute left in the period. Janicki left wing out in front. A redirect for DeBoer, just missed. Here's Stosny to the right circle. Took the shot. Save made by St. Cyr. Puck deep in the Notre Dame zone. Cook trying to work off a couple of forecheckers. DeBoer working hard. Give and go with Hain. And a shot right circle just wide of the goal by Janicki. USA coming close. DeBoer left wing to the half wall. Pass out in front. And it clicks to Gavin Hain. Right point to Stosny. Back behind the Notre Dame goal. DeBoer shielded off on the play. USA, good work here. Dirty work done cheap for sure. Hain at the left point. Left side DeBoer. Put it to the left hash mark. Kept in by Matthias Samuelson, but look out. Here comes Brower. And Matthias Samuelson came back to get in his way in the face-off circle. Excellent defensive play. Back we go the other way. Hain. And the second period is in the books. A good one going here at Compton Family Ice Arena. Notre Dame 2. The NTDP U18 2. After 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal in the period by Notre Dame 12 for a game total of 24. By the U18s 10 for a game total of 18. Scoring in the game has gone like this. Notre Dame took a 1-0 lead at 7:42 of the first period. Cameron Morrison with the goal from Jake Evans. USA tied it up on a 5-on-3 power play at 19:18 of the first period. Oliver Wallstrom, his team's leading 6 of the year, tied the game. The assists, Adam Samuelson and Bodie Wild. 1-1 after 1. USA took a 2-1 lead at 4:07 of the second period. Jonathan Gruden on a redirect off a shot by Bodie Wild. And the USA at that point led 2-1. Gruden from Wild and Stosny at 4:07. 28 seconds later, Torrey Dello retied the game at 2. Dello from Cameron Morrison and Jake Evans. So we are tied at 2 after 40 minutes of play. Again, the shots favor Notre Dame, 24-18. But a good one going on here at Compton Family Ice Arena in South Bend. We'll take a break and come back in a few moments with the third period of play. Notre Dame 2, the NTDP U18 2. Again, I'm Pete Krupsky. We speak to you from Compton Family Ice Arena on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. And I'll be back in a few moments' time. You're listening to this game on the NTDP YouTube channel. Welcome back to Compton Family Ice Arena. Pete Krupsky reporting this early evening. Notre Dame 2, the National Team Development Program under 18 team 2 after 40 minutes of play. The game has been scoreless, tied, or no more than a 1-goal differential all afternoon long. Notre Dame got on the board first at 7:42 of the first period. It was Cameron Morrison scoring from Jake Evans. USA tied it on a 5-on-3 power play late in the first period. Oliver Wallström scoring his team-leading 6th of the year. Drawing the assist, Adam Samuelson and Bodie Wild at 19:18 of the first period, tied at 1 after 1. USA took a 2-1 lead for a brief time at 4:07 of the second period. Jonathan Gruden tipping in a Bodie Wild shot into the back of the net for Gruden, his 5th of the year from Wild and Stasny at 4:07. But Notre Dame tied it 28 seconds later. Torrey Dello with the goal, the assist to Cameron Morrison and to Jake Evans. Two teams are coming back out onto the ice surface. We're getting ready for the third period to begin. USA and their dark blues will skate left to right here in the third period. And the Notre Dame pep band keeping things rocking here at Compton Family Ice Arena. Hope you can hear me. U18s will bus home right after this game. Their next action next Friday night, the U18s play in Bowling Green against the Falcons. So Drew DeRitter in goal for the U18s, Stasi and Miller on defense, Pavanka, Giles, and Middendorf up front. Here we go in the third period, tied at 2. Miller back behind his own goal, leaving it for Stasi. Back to Miller in the right corner in the USA zone. Giles over the line, Middendorf coming in. Middendorf got the shot! And it was stopped by Dylan St. Cyr. Eric was running out of space and time. Didn't get a lot of graphite on it. St. Cyr made the stop. Back we go deep into the USA zone. Stasi checking his man, as is Pavanka on Jake Evans. Pavanka behind his own goal. Now Evans put it out in front. Giles sealed off his man. Back on the right point, Pika shot, ripped it wide. Playing the carom off the back wall is Stasi. Up the right side to Giles, taking off the puck in front in neutral territory by Evans. Back we go the other way, and a great stop by DeRitter on Ogilvy coming in a partial breakaway. Great stop by DeRitter there. Back comes Miller. Left winging over the Notre Dame line, playing it in deep. Gilbert brings it back in transition, a 2-2 game. Right winging over the line, and a hard shot from the right circle by Callahan Burke, and the save made by Drew DeRitter. And DeRitter coming up big here in the third period. And we are tied at 2. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. DeBoer on the draw. Draws it out center ice, Wallström, right wing at center. Picked off by Gross at the Notre Dame line. Notre Dame brings it back, Jenkins. Left wing and over the line, takes it in behind the goal against Emerson. Following up DeBoer, played it to the right corner. Wallström tapping it ahead. Gross keeping alive, look out. Burke to the high slot, Wegler scores! And it's 3-2. Time of the Notre Dame goal, 1:32. USA could not get the puck out of their own zone, and it ended up in the back of the net. So Wegworth will get the goal, I believe one assist to Cal Burke. Time of the goal, 1:32. 3-2 Notre Dame. Wegworth, an NTDP alum. Puck shot into the Notre Dame zone. Mattias Samuelsson playing it in deep. Now the puck bouncing into the USA zone. Mattias Samuelsson back to get it. Played it into DeRitter. Burke will get one assist on the Wegworth goal. And Gross the other assist. As Wegworth wired it from the right circle. Appeared to go mid or top shelf by Drew DeRitter. Drop it to the left of DeRitter, and a 3-2 lead for Notre Dame now. Puck laying the dot in the USA zone. Played hard around the boards, just failed to click for Goldowski. Gruden with Weiss and Goldowski up front. The two Samuelsons on defense. Dawson Cook, left wing at the half wall in the USA zone. Plays it around on the right side. Mattias Samuelsson checking a Bo Brower. Dawson Cook, right wing to the half wall. Right point, Justin Wade. Now Cook, a little cycle game in the right corner with O'Leary. O'Leary to the end wall against Gruden. O'Leary, pride free. Takes it left wing to the half wall. Put it out in front. Cleaned up nicely by Adam Samuelsson. Weiss back in transition. Playing it deep into the Notre Dame zone. USA in the middle of changes now. Notre Dame 3. The U18s 2. Right winging over the line, Tyson. Playing it in deep for Holmberg. Left wing to the circle. Left wing to the corner. Eisenmenger centering it out. And it was tipped on goal by Tyson. And the save made by DeRitter. And he'll get a face-off. Drop it to the right of Drew DeRitter. O'Brien on the draw. Swept free by Keandre Miller, but held in at the right point by Andrew Peak for Notre Dame. Eisenmenger in deep in the left corner for Holmberg. Twisting and turning Holmberg. Eisenmenger got the shot. Save made. They score on the rebound. Colin Tyson. Tyson from Monroe gives Notre Dame a 4-2 lead. Time of the goal, 3:11. Too many bodies out in front there. And the Irish pounded it in deep. And too many bodies, and Tyson, pretty fair goal scorer in the USHL, gives the Irish a 4-2 lead. It was Eisenmenger getting the shot, DeRitter the stop, and the rebound put in by Tyson. Puck shot deep into the Notre Dame zone. Played around on the right side, Pavanka trying to hold it in, but it skips out center ice. Stosny, left side for King, over the line, Pavanka, out in front, Giles a shot, and a great stop by St. Cyr. That was close. Back we go the other way. Cameron Morrison, right corner in the USA zone. Give Holmberg the second assist. So a 4-2 Notre Dame lead. Gilbert holding it right point in the USA zone. Played it along the end wall. King ran in his man. Pavanka back behind his own goal. For King, taken away. Wegworth put it out in front. High slot, Gross took the shot. That was blocked by Pavanka. Right point, Gilbert. Left point, Gross. Cross ice right wing. Jammed out in front. And played away by Middendorf. Can't quite get it out. But now it is Giles playing it out center ice. Puck back deep into the USA zone. Stosny can't get it out. Notre Dame going to the forecheck. Deep in the USA zone. They've broken open a 2-2 game with 2 unanswered here in the third period. Lead 4-2. Held in by Burke. Right wing in tight. Gilbert tried to go out in front. Blocked. Burke a shot. Blocked by DeBoer, and DeRitter made the stop. Burke another shot. Good save by DeRitter. And the U18s with King playing out center ice. Puck hard around the boards, Wegworth. Back behind the goal for Jenkins. Jenkins to the lower rim of the right circle. Peak for Matthew Hellickson. Took the shot, tried to redirect out in front for Wegworth. Just failed to click. Jenkins on the cycle right corner. Taken away by DeBoer. Played it up for Farabee. Can't quite get it out. Moving in Hellickson. Left circle will hold on to it. Matt Hellickson into the hash marks. And Wegworth, after the puck was redirected by Farabee, and Wegworth took a backhand over top of the goal. Now the puck back in towards the Notre Dame end, and St. Cyr plays it away. Hellickson, right side for Justin Wade. 4-2 Notre Dame now. Emerson back behind his own goal. Plays it around the boards, picked off by Nardello left point. His shot wide of the goal, Karam's out center ice. Peak in front of the penalty boxes. Dumped it back into the USA zone. Brought out by Emerson. Gruden dancing over the line. Backhands it to the end wall in the Irish zone. Goldowski there with Gruden. Gruden for Jake Goldowski. That's taken away. The puck out center ice. Emerson stepping away from Dawson Cook. Cook staying with him in front of the USA bench. O'Leary playing it into USA territory. Samuelson. Matias rattling it off of Tyler Reese. And Peak picked it up in front of the penalty box area and dumped it back into the USA zone. USA back, Goldowski. Right winging over the line, Gruden looking for a man moving out in front. Weiss couldn't get there. And the Irish playing it deep into the USA zone. Playing it around on the boards. They're up 4-2 now here in the third period. Holmberg, left wing, back behind the goal. Tyson trying to hit Gross, got a shot blocked. Gilbert, left wing, and Tyson fan on a one-timer from the right circle. Set up well. Tyson, right wing, right point, and the shot. Firing it wide, Jordan Gross. Gilbert at the left point for Notre Dame. Holmberg to the left corner. Knocked off the puck by Bodie Wild. Left wing, left point, Gilbert. Put it to the right corner for Colin Tyson. Tyson trying to work off his check, and it was O'Brien playing it along the left boards in the USA zone. Weiss reorganizes and skates to center ice. He'll flip it in from center. USA looks to change. Notre Dame 4, USA 2 here in the third period. Notre Dame's outshot the U18s in the period by a 9-1 edge. And they've inserted themselves here in the third period. Now O'Brien to center. Over the Notre Dame line, dropping it. Janicki got the shot, fired it wide. Puck around on the right side. Ogilvy out center ice on the left wing to center, and over the line, Cameron Morrison. Put it to the right face-off circle, taken away by Keandre Miller. And Miller out front of the USA bench for Janicki, tipped it to the Notre Dame line. Puck pinballing into DeRitter now. He leaves it on a tee for Keandre Miller. Hain around on the right side, and it's picked up by Jake Pavanka. Pavanka over the line, took the shot, wired over top of the goal. Pavanka following up, played to Karam off the back wall. Jammed it in tight on the backhand right side at the post. And the save made for Dylan St. Cyr. He'll hold it out and get a face-off. 8:23 into the third period. 4-2 Notre Dame. 2-2 after 2. Wegworth at 1:32 gives the Irish a 3-2 lead. Colin Tyson gives Notre Dame a 4-2 lead. Timeout on the ice surface. We'll let you know the U18s open up the home schedule. Friday, October 13th against Miami. Get your tickets by calling 734-453-6400. Notre Dame now. Let's see if Seth Afford's team has a pushback here. The Irish size and strength and forecheck has been evident here at times, especially in the third period. Pavanka on the draw in the Notre Dame zone. It lay there. Scrum for the puck. Pavanka, right corner to the half wall. Back behind the goal, Patrick Giles, right corner for Pavanka. Jake takes a look. For Giles, right circle. Too well tied up on the play. Wegworth back. Checked by Giles in front of the USA bench. Emerson lead pass for Pavanka. Taken off his stick by Hellickson. Emerson in his own zone takes a look. Round on the right side to Patrick Giles. Giles, front of his own bench area. Draws it back into his own zone. 4-2 Irish. 9 minutes into the third period. Pavanka been on the ice a long time. Now Giles the center. Playing it to the Notre Dame line. Nardella takes over right side to Peak. Right wing, Cook picked off in front of the penalty box area by Ty Emerson. Cook follows up, put it in the USA zone. Bringing it back, Patrick Giles. To center. Brings it around the boards in Notre Dame territory. Gruden comes out with Wallstrom and Farabee up front. Two Samuelson's on defense. Puck shot deep into the USA zone. Adam Samuelson around the boards, but on the pinch, right wing to the half wall. Peak keeps it alive for Notre Dame. Andrew Peak to the right point. Put it back behind the goal. Left side, Bo Brower. Knocked down by Matthias Samuelson. We're going to get a penalty there to Matthias Samuelson. He knocked down Brower with impunity. Matthias Samuelson goes off at 9:53. USA on a penalty killing assignment. DeBoer out. With Gruden, Miller and Wild on defense. Notre Dame wins a draw. Nardella high slot the shot. Save made by DeRitter with a lot of traffic out in front. Miller picks it up. Onside and overline Gruden. For DeBoer. Try to return pass for Gruden. Gruden took the shot. Right wing in tight. And the stop made for Dylan St. Cyr. Nardella back in transition. Right wing and over the line. Cameron Morrison. Evans to the end wall in the USA zone. Nardella to the left point. Lost the handle on it. And it's forced out center ice by Jack DeBoer. Evans, midpoint of the USA line. Right wing and over the USA line. Gross moving in. The late man and the shot by Nardella. And a good stop by Drew DeRitter. He'll hold it out and get a face-off. 9:24 remaining in the third period. 4-2 Notre Dame. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. Wallstrom and Farabee up front for the U18s now on the penalty kill. Stosny on one defensive spot. Off the face-off. Peek a shot. And the save made by Drew DeRitter. Elemental play there by Notre Dame. They won the draw. Peek at the right point, the shot. And the save made by DeRitter. Jenkins and Farabee on the draw. To the left of DeRitter. Jenkins won the draw. Peek midpoint of the line. Left wing and the shot by Burke and a good left pad stop by DeRitter. And Stosny plays at the length of the ice on the penalty kill. Peek behind his own goal. 55 seconds left in the penalty to Matthias Samuelson. Burke over the USA line. That's taken away by Stosny. Played it back to the Notre Dame line. Irish dump it in deep behind the USA goal. Wegworth against Pavanka. Pavanka looking to dig it free. It is dug free by Wegworth. Puck to the corner. Picked up by Wallstrom. And he'll rip it the length of the ice. Dylan St. Cyr puts it on a tee for Andrew Peak. Peak starts it up. Irish up 4-2. They work on a power play for another 20 seconds. Peak gaining center with it, rips it around the boards in the USA zone. Gavin Hain on it. Or Tyler Weiss, that is. He'll play at the length of the ice. Weiss and Farabee up front on the penalty kill now for the U18s. Weiss picked it off his man, but following up was Holmberg. Teams are back at full strength. Gilbert left wing at his own line. Right side for Justin Wade. He'll play it around the boards in the USA zone. DeRitter lost the handle on it. Tyson tried to go out in front with it. DeRitter recovered well to play it out center ice. Gilbert now. Left wing over the line, Holmberg. Put it to DeRitter. USA back in transition. Farabee picked off at the Notre Dame line by Justin Wade. And the puck back into the USA zone. Notre Dame called on the icing. 4-2 Irish. 7:31 left in the period. Irish have outshot the U18s in the third period. 13-3. And arguably that's the difference in the game. USA out Middendorf, Janicki and Hain up front now. Dennis Gilbert back behind his own goal to Colin Tyson. Right wing and over the line, Max Eisenmenger. Eisenmenger checked in the corner by first Janicki and then Matthias Samuelsson. Wild on it. Taking a long look, Bodie Wild. Starting it up for the U18s. Pass ahead for Hain on the Notre Dame side of center. He'll play it to the end wall. Puck bouncing to the right circle. Janicki, right wing to the half wall for Eric Middendorf. Taken away by Andrew Peak. Peak to the end wall, forecheck well, and the puck taken away by Middendorf. Right point for Wild. Top the left circle, Matthias Samuelsson a shot. Blocked out in front by Andrew Peak. Back come the Irish. Right wing and over the line is Dawson Cook. Moving in, Gross got the shot. Fine stop by DeRitter. Now a shot, Nardella. High slot, and the stop for Nardella. DeRitter has played well in this one. Forget the fact he's given up 4 goals. The Irish have pelted him pretty good here in the third period. Notre Dame now has outshot the U18s in the third period. 15-3. And Notre Dame has opened up a 2-goal differential. Timeout on the ice surface. 2-2 after 2. Notre Dame took the lead. Wegworth, the lead goal at this point in the game at 1:32 from Burke and Gross. And Colin Tyson has a history of being a goal scorer. Give the Irish a 4-2 lead at 3:11. Drawing the assist, Max Eisenmenger and Felix Holmberg. 4-2 Notre Dame. See if the U18s have a little bit of a pushback. Face it off in the USA zone to the right of Drew DeRitter. He's gone all the way today. Stop 35 of 39. O'Brien on the drop. Irish have it though. Gilbert left point. Left wing to Burke. Plays it in deep. Jack Jenkins trying to find Burke in a bit of a cycle on the left corner. Wegworth to the right corner. Right point for Wade. Playing it in deep. Condre Miller battling with Callahan Burke. They know each other well from USHL competition. Now Miller trying to get it out of his own zone ahead to Wallstrom. Oliver Wallstrom, right side to Stosny at center. Plays it back behind the Notre Dame goal. Farabee challenging Justin Wade. Here's Wallstrom trying to dig it free left side, does. Top of the right circle, Stosny. Took the shot, fired it wide. And the lively Karam goes through center and all the way back into the USA zone. Condre Miller back to get it with 5:40 left in the period. 4-2 Notre Dame. Wallstrom right winging over the line. Playing it back behind the goal. Goes behind the Notre Dame goal. Up the left boards, held it at the left point, Adam Samuelsson. But it's cleared out by Nardella and out center ice. Amberson took the hit from Morrison. Right wing at center along the boards, put it back behind the Notre Dame goal. They scrum for it, left wing at the half wall. Held in by Gavin Hain. Put it back behind the goal. St. Cyr took it off of Jake Pavanka. And the puck high in the air to neutral territory. Carrying it over the line. Left wing, the shot by Ogilvy. And that was blocked by Pavanka. Now to play in into the netting. with 5:01 left in the third period. 4-2 Notre Dame. Face it off to the right of Drew DeRitter. Pavanka and Eisenmenger on the draw. Jake says, hey, drop the puck right there. Talking to the linesman. Puck laying the dot. They scrum for it. Dug free by the Irish, but taken away by Gavin Hain. Plays it up the right boards into the Irish line. Taken away by Gross. Now Matthias Samuelson knocked his man off the puck in the high slot. That was Max Eisenmenger. Eisenmenger, left wing, and into the hash marks a shot by Tyson. Hit traffic, did not get through. Matthias Samuelson back behind his own goal for Emerson. Backhands it around the left boards. Gruden gets it out on the second attempt and drawing it out neutral territory. Pushing and shoving on the play. DeBoer got knocked down. The boys pushing and shoving. A little bit of chippiness. We're going to get penalties on the play. Eisenmenger's going to go off for Notre Dame. And we'll see if a U18 player goes off as well. Eisenmenger going right to the penalty box. Looks like the U18s will get a power play. Well, timeout on the ice surface, and USA will work on a power play. They trail 4-2 with 4:24 left in the third period. U18s will come out on the power play. Emerson and Adam Samuelson will work on the points. Wallstrom, Goldowski, and Farabee up front. A little different combination for Seth Appert. Drop it to the left of Dylan St. Cyr. 4-2 Notre Dame. The U18s on a power play. Goldowski drew the puck behind him. Wallstrom played it right point for Adam Samuelson. Wallstrom did not connect for Samuelson at the point. It skips out center ice. Adam Samuelson in his own zone. Leaves it for Wallstrom. Or for Emerson, excuse me. Emerson over the line. Left wing in tight. Ty Emerson. Left point for Farabee. Lost the handle on it. Held midpoint of the line. Adam Samuelson. Wallstrom. Lower rim of the right circle for Jake Goldowski. Wallstrom. Midpoint of the line. Adam Samuelson. Right side Wallstrom. In tight Farabee. Back to Wallstrom. Got the shot. And the stop for Dylan St. Cyr. Little two-man game there. Farabee and Wallstrom. And Ollie got the shot from the right circle. USA will switch up the power play. DeBoer out with Farabee and Wallstrom up front. Adam Samuelson and Emerson stay at the points. 4-2 Notre Dame. Good face-off win by Jack DeBoer. Adam Samuelson walks the line. Right side Wallstrom. Fakes a shot. In tight now. Wallstrom to the right goal line. High slot for Adam Samuelson. Right wing to Wallstrom. Tees up the shot. Blocked by Justin Wade. Adam Samuelson right side to Wallstrom. Cross ice left wing intended for Emerson. But it was blocked by Jenkins. The puck pinballing back to the USA line. Adam Samuelson for DeBoer. Right wing and over the Notre Dame line. Taken away by Gilbert. And the veteran Jordan Gross plays at the length of the ice for the Irish. 45 seconds left in the Irish penalty to Max Eisenmenger. 4-2 Notre Dame. 3 minutes left in regulation. Puck taken away by Jake Evans. Plays back into his own zone for Jordan Gross. Ogilvy plays it back into his own zone for Andrew Peak up the left side. Now Evans over the line. Too well tied up. Ogilvy worked by Bodie Wild. Ogilvy to the end wall in the USA zone. And the Irish on the penalty kill. Playing catch with the puck. Peak in his own zone. Playing it off the right boards and deep into the USA zone. Wild back to get it. Will start it up. Notre Dame back at full strength. Wild over the Notre Dame line. Trying to split the defense. Taken off the puck by O'Leary. He'll play it out center ice. Jonathan Gruden gaining the Notre Dame line left wing. Playing it in deep. That's taken away by Dawson Cook. Cook back up center ice. Gross, lead pass did not connect. Will go the length of the ice by Bo Brower. And the icing called on Notre Dame with 2:03 left in the third period. Timeout. I believe USA is taking a timeout here. Seth Appert. Yeah, it's going to be a timeout to Team USA. So we'll set the stage for you. Notre Dame 4, the NTDP U18s 2. 2:03 left in the third period. Going to have a face-off in the Notre Dame zone. Let's see if Seth Appert chooses to pull Drew DeRitter. Drew has stopped 35 of 39 this afternoon. He's played well. Can't be faulted on any of the goals. Notre Dame and the U18s tied at 2 after 2. Notre Dame in the third period has outshot the U18s 15-4. 39-24 in the game. The lead goal at this point, Joe Wegworth at 1:32 of the third period from Gross and Burke. They tacked on a fourth goal, Colin Tyson from Max Eisenmenger and Felix Holmberg. And yes, DeRitter will be pulled for the extra attacker with 2:03 left. So 6 attackers out for the U18s. Pavanka, Weiss, Farabee, Wallstrom, Stosny, and Bodie Wild out there. Jeff Jackson going to call a timeout. So a bit of a teaching moment on both sides. And I got to say, for the most part, the U18s have given the Irish all they can handle. 4-2, Notre Dame. 2:03 left in regulation. And Seth Appert has pulled the goaltender. We'll have a face-off in the Notre Dame zone to the right of old friend Dylan St. Cyr. Stosny and Wild will work on the points. Weiss, Farabee, Pavanka, and Wallstrom also out there for the U18s. So let's see what happens here in the final 2:03. If the U18s could get one, could make it very interesting. Evans and Pavanka on the draw to the right of Dylan St. Cyr. Jostle for the face-off. The linesman does not drop the puck. Continue to jostle. 4-2 Irish, 2:03 left. And the U18s have pulled the goaltender. Discussion about the face-off with the referee and Pavanka. Jake Pavanka wins the draw. Wallstrom, 4 Wild, midpoint of the line, and Wallstrom took the shot. Blocked out in front by Gilbert. And the Irish will play it out center ice. So USA did what they wanted there, but the shot was blocked. Pavanka, neutral territory, dumping it deep into the Irish zone. Gilbert back to get it. Around on the left side, it's cleared out by Gilbert. And rolling towards the goal. Picking it up and just failing to put it in the empty net was Ogilvie. Ogilvie has it again with 1:30 left. In front, and the shot on the left side by Jake Evans did not get to the goal. USA brings it back. Here's Farabee. Left wing over the line, got the shot. Blockered away by Dylan St. Cyr. Farabee to the left corner. Around on the right point, Matthias Samuelsson just on. Right side to the corner for Weiss. Played around, reverse to the other side. Wallstrom left corner. Into Weiss. Matthias Samuelsson scores! Matthias Samuelsson! And it's 4-3. 1:04 left. So the empty net pays off. And the U.S. gets one back. It's 4-3. Time of the goal, 18:56. Don't go away. Well set up. Matthias Samuelson snapped it home. DeRitter will go back in the goal now with 1:04 left. Farabee, Gruden, and Wallstrom up front. Wegworth plays it back to Peak. Left side for Gross. Less than a minute to play. 4-3 Notre Dame. Wegworth, front of the USA bench, took the hit from Wild, plays it around the boards in the USA zone. Burke and Matthias Samuelson. Wild back behind his own goal. 40 seconds left. Now Wegworth intercepts, got the shot. And the save made for Drew DeRitter. He'll hold it out and get a face-off. Weiss and Wallstrom draw the assist on the Matthias Samuelson goal. 4-3, 38.9 seconds left. Pavanka and Evans on the draw. Drop it to the left of Drew DeRitter. US has it with Wild, playing it out center ice, but in the front of the penalty box here. Peak played it briefly into the zone. Lead pass ahead. Farabee playing it left side. Here's Gruden deep in the zone. DeRitter's been pulled again. Wallstrom a shot. Right circle, that was blocked. Gruden plays it left side for Oliver Wallstrom. Left point for Bodie Wild. Forced out center ice by Ogilvy. Wild back in his own zone to get it. 10 seconds left. Notre Dame up by 1. Burke a shot. Outside the USA line, shot it wide. Time winding down. And the U18s gave Notre Dame everything they could handle. But Notre Dame's going to win it by a score of 4-3. Shots on goal in the third period by Notre Dame, 16 for a game total of 40. By the U18s, 7 for a game total of 26. First loss of the season for the U18s, and I'm not kidding when I tell you the U18s gave Notre Dame everything they could handle. The difference in this game early in the third period, Notre Dame broke a 2-2 tie with a pair of goals. Wegworth at 132, Tyson at 311. That gave them a 4-2 lead. USA got one back late on the Matthias Samuelson goal. Notre Dame wins it 4-3. Next up for the U18s, they'll be in Bowling Green next Friday night against the Falcons. I'll be there. We'll have that game right here on the NTDP YouTube channel. Until then, I'm Pete Krupsky. The final score from the Compton Family Ice Arena on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. Notre Dame 4, the NTDP U18s 3. Good night from South Bend, Indiana.